Hello, and welcome to the Rainbows Overview.
We are excited you found us and chose to learn a bit more about rainbows today. We look forward to sharing our mission, vision, and programming.
Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date in the Rainbows community when this video concludes.
At Rainbows for All Children, we are supporting youth through their hurt to healing and hope.
The table of contents will be your guide for quick reference to the content covered today. Slide numbers for each topic are noted here and in the top right-hand corner of each slide. You may not know exactly what we work to do at Rainbows. Let's clear that up.
Our mission is to create a community that connects youth with the support they need to navigate grief and heal from loss. We believe no one should have to navigate grief and loss alone, especially young people. So, who are we and how did we get here? It all started in 1983 with a newly divorced mother seeking support for her children. Susie Yell Marta founded this organization to fill the need she saw for her children and countless others. She spent 30 years expanding this grassroots program through the United States and other countries, and published a book to assist parents and caregivers guiding children through death, divorce, and other traumas.
We connect youth experiencing grief with one of the most precious resources they can receive, the guidance of a caring adult with the company of their peers in their own community, completely free of charge. All children are constantly dealing with cultural traumas, such as school shootings, a pandemic, and political unrest, to name a few. And we know this is a critical resource as over 68% of youth living in the US experience a loss, putting them at a higher risk for an assortment of inclinations to which they would otherwise be less vulnerable. To quote, in brief, The Science of Resilience, a study from the Center of the Developing Child at Harvard, no matter the source of hardship, the single most common factor for children who end up doing well is having the support of at least one stable and committed relationship with a parent, a caregiver, or other adult.
So how do we do it? This is where you come in. Our network of certified facilitators are all caring adult volunteers like you, facilitating safe, confidential, peer support groups for youth who are grieving in schools, libraries, places of worship, and other community-based facilities. You might be wondering, what is our curriculum? And the answer to that question depends on the program being led.
All programs will always cover the following bases. Rainbows is always free for participants, always affordable for facilitators, offers a flexible schedule, and is time-tested and evidence-based, utilizing the 5 core elements of crisis intervention, which include calming, using mindfulness and breathing exercises, self-efficacy, giving tools to empower, cope, and problem-solve, connectedness, promoting community building, supporting oneself and others, hope, shifting perspective to the positive, and sense of safety, keeping the space confidential in all scenarios. Rainbows is the name of the program referring to support groups for youth ages 3 to 18 going through the grief of loss. Sunbeams, Rainbows, and Spectrum all fall under this umbrella. The curriculum utilizes age-appropriate exercises to develop coping skills that will last a lifetime.
Here we have a breakdown of each group and their levels based on age. We recommend at least 2 facilitators run each group of up to 5 participants. This helps to share the workload and ensure each participant is getting the focus necessary to heal. Meeting duration is based on age to accommodate growing attention spans. And the final meeting of each group is what is called a Celebrate Me Day, where the participants get to celebrate their progress with their families and peers. All other sessions are closed to parents to create a more confidential space for the participants to share their experiences.
Silver Linings refers to the curriculum developed for community traumas. Topics covered in this group include strength of self, telling personal stories and finding inner strengths, senses and feelings, using senses to describe crises and uncover feelings, finding treasures, adjusting to change and focusing on positives. Anger and anguish, coping with the anger, hurt, and fears in healthy ways. Recovery and rebuilding, moving forward, learning to live with changes. Restoring peace, relieving stress, and finding inner peace. Compassionate community, being kind, supporting others, learning empathy. Each meeting follows the structure of gathering, story time, activity, discussion, song, and reflection.
Here we see the different levels of Silver Linings split up by age group. Silver Linings is conducted over 4 weeks, with 2 meetings per week. Each meeting is laid out the same to give structure and reliability to a community of young people who feel uncertain. This curriculum has been used in communities facing tragedies such as the 2022 4th of July parade shootings in Highland Park, Illinois. It gave the community a reliable, safe, and healthy way to process what had happened that day.
Now that you have a better understanding of the programs available through Rainbows, we are sure you must be excited to get your certificate and join us in supporting these young people during their most crucial time of need.
As a facilitator, you'll be responsible for a few important items that will help us keep our communities up to date and our young people safe and supported. Please note that you may not charge a fee for hosting a Rainbows group. You are responsible for completing the training for your certification on your own personal account only. Getting these groups started will rest in your hands from the moment of certification.
Here we have a breakdown of the investment of becoming a facilitator. The training is made up of 6 modules and 11 quizzes. This takes an average of 8 hours to complete. We are a nonprofit and therefore provide the lowest rate possible for certification while still funding a functioning organization. Discounted rates are available and are listed here. Still need help affording our training? Give us a call and we will see what we can do. What is most important is that plenty of well-trained facilitators are provided to fill the crucial need.
The time commitment can feel overwhelming at first, but remember, this is a vital need in all of our communities. Take Nora and Amy, shown here sharing their story at an online Halloween event we hosted.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy.
My name is Nora.
And we wanted to join you tonight for this special Halloween party to say thank you for supporting Rainbows. Rainbows has been so wonderful for our family and instrumental in helping us navigate some really, really difficult times. I know for me personally, as a mom, going through a divorce, dealing with addiction, and trying to love and support my kids was often overwhelming and sometimes scary. So it was nice to be able to come to a group where I could get support from my peers and I could engage in an experience with my kids that I think helped us really learn how to communicate and learn how to talk about really difficult things. So
yeah, I remember I was really kind of struggling with what was going on in our lives, and I have a younger brother. I'm the oldest, so I kind of felt some responsibility to be stronger or something like that. And when I was at Rainbows, I really just felt like I could talk about my issues in a more neutral space without having to without any responsibility attached to it. And it was really nice to talk to my peers who were going through it. And even though I was comfortable talking with my mom, it was really helpful because I know that she was struggling too. I know you were struggling. So I know that it was helpful to her and to all of us, to our communication, that we didn't always have to talk to each other. And it was just kind of nice to talk freely without that responsibility attached to it.
It was great too because when we were all together and we, after our sessions, we would get in the car and there would be a theme that evening and it would just create a really nice, healthy space for us to share and talk. So we're truly grateful to all of you and to Rainbows. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
The difference Rainbows can make is immense. Like Amy and Nora, other participants still have great things to say about their experience.
When I first started Rainbows, I was a young, scared little girl. I felt all alone in the world. I lacked any self-confidence, and I felt all my life's obstacles were because of something I had done wrong. Rainbows helped give me courage and strength. It helped me realize that I was not at fault. It helped me realize that I cannot be defined by the things that are beyond my control. It gave me the courage to seek out better people to associate with, to be able to talk about things that were affecting me. Rainbows also gave me a huge support group to know I was never alone.
How many of us look back at a time in our young lives when we could have benefited from the support Rainbows provides? We covered a lot today, but not to worry, we've lined up a quick review of our time learning about Rainbows for you.
Today we talked about the mission and vision and who we are as an organization. We covered the basics on our two main programs, Rainbows and Silver Linings. We assessed the responsibilities, time, and money commitment involved with being a facilitator. And we demonstrated the difference Rainbows has already made and can only continue to make with your help. We hope you enjoyed learning about what we do and encourage you to like, follow, and subscribe to our socials for updates and ways to support our mission. Have more questions? Give us a call or send an email to info@rainbows.org.
Not ready to get certified? Find a group, make a contribution, or simply share our message online to be an important part of our ever-growing community.
For those of you up to the mission at hand, we look forward to welcoming you to our network of caring volunteer facilitators. See you soon!